Okay, we're just heading out here. Go over and get some gas, and then we'll get on the highway. I think we're going to head up to White River Junction, and then maybe get on some back roads all the way up to the top of Vermont. We're on 89, headed up to White River Junction. We're going to hop on I-91. We'll take that north for a little ways, and then we're going to hop on some back roads, maybe Route 5. We'll see. And we just want to make some time here, at least initially, and get as far north as we possibly can, and then we'll work our way back south either late this afternoon or starting tomorrow morning. We know the area up there very well. The roads are great. Should be a good time. Thank you, Steve, for blocking for me there, anticipating my lane change. You're a good guy. This is the most southern portion of I-89 down near Concord. It gets very pretty as we head north. A lot of the prettiness is after the, well, it's pretty nice before the Connecticut River. There are some nice sections, but really after the Connecticut River, after you cross over into Vermont, the highway gets very pretty. But you've already seen that coming south. So I thought Steve was picking up the pace there, but I guess maybe not. Come on, baby. Close it up here a little bit. Close it up. We're making time. We're making time. Well, we're not going to make any time with that old Harley Davidson. 1993, carbureted, 5-speed. I think it's the Evo engine, and I believe that may be one of the first engines that Harley made that was rubber mounted. I can't be sure of that. I'm not a Harley Davidson aficionado, but that's my recollection. And I'll tell you what, they sound good. You can't beat the sound of a Harley Davidson. Steve found that bike. It was a smoking deal. Thing really didn't run that well when he got it, but it had a lifetime warranty on the engine and the transmission, I guess. And the previous owner of the bike was agreeable about taking it in to have it rebuilt. And I think Seacoast Harley Davidson were the ones who did it. And we're going to see how good their work is. I think we're going to put more mileage on that bike over this overnighter than he's put on it since he's had it. Now, I'm just hitting 7,000 miles on this motorcycle, this Goldwing, 2007 Goldwing that I flew out to Texas to buy. I put 7,000 miles on it. Really, kind of, I don't know, maybe in a month. And I guess at some point I have to do a review to tell you what I think. But it won't be today. That'll be on another edition of Motorcycle Confessions. Bike needs a good cleaning. It looks clean in the garage, but I'll tell you what, you get it out in the sun and you can see all the little spots that need to be cleaned. It's okay. I don't mind cleaning it. It's so good to be riding with Steve again. I can't remember the last time we rode together. I want to say it was back in, well, it was before I was on crutches, I can tell you that. I believe it was probably 2000, maybe 2005, 2006. It's been a time. It's been a little bit since we've ridden together. Yeah, Steve, when we were riding, when we first started riding, Steve was a customer of mine at when I was selling John Deere construction and forestry equipment. And I met Steve on a sales call and sold him a machine. We started talking motorcycles. I asked him if he had ever been up to Route 100, and he said no. I said, one of the 10 best roads in the United States. You got to ride it. So we made plans to get together. He brought along a friend of his. Both of them had BMW K1200 RS, I believe. Nice bike. I loved that bike. So for a good portion of that time, he rode a BMW. He also had an Honda RC51. I don't know how he rode that bike the distances he did, but he said it was comfortable. It fit him perfectly. I know he's had several Harley Davidsons, and he also loves Ducatis. So yeah, Harley Davidsons, BMWs, and Ducatis. The guy loves to pay for maintenance. Yeah, you got to throw the Hondas in there too. So he's a very sensible guy. His wife Phyllis had a VFR 700. She and my wife Sharon got their motorcycle endorsements together, and we all used to. The four of us used to ride quite a bit, as much as we could. Sharon had a 1200 Bandit at the time. Phyllis had a VFR 700 or 750, I forget, well, maybe 800. I can't remember. I know they've been all of those things, I believe. And Steve would either ride a Ducati, BMW, or his Honda. Yeah, never frequented a Harley Davidson back then, even though he had one in the garage. But he does like his European bikes. But I think he sold most of his motorcycles, and I think he's just cut down. He ended up picking up that Harley Davidson for a song, and I think just to keep his finger in riding, get his wife back into riding on the back. And yeah, he called me this week and said, "What do you say about going for a ride?" I said, "Let's do it, man." I took 5 days off in a row. I think we're only going to be out 2 days, but I'm going to do something useful with those other 3 days in terms of making some videos for my 22 followers. Oh man, I'm smoking up those followers, aren't I? But listen, my channel's been public for a month, not quite a month. It'll be a month next week, and I don't have a million viewers yet. I don't quite understand why. JK. I got something new coming for you guys. It's called Short Stuff. And they are ride videos with just 10-second clips put together of any one particular day. They're going to be to music, mostly the music of my sons who write, they compose music and they perform music, and it's going to be kind of a fun thing. No talking, you won't have to listen to me, and they'll be anywhere from 2.5 minutes to 4 minutes long. That's it. You'll see some beautiful scenery. You'll hear some great music, and that's it. Yeah, I'm still anxious to do my first Moyos, which is old men, old iron, old school. I haven't done one of those yet. It's an interview series with riders from all over the place, talking about different rider things. And I'm hoping to get one of those done this month. We'll see. Maybe my first interview will be Steve. Who knows? I realized when we were getting on the highway here, well, actually, I realized when the New Hampshire State Trooper passed me there a while back that I have no inspection sticker here in the state of New Hampshire right now. Just bike's registered. I just forgot to go get my sticker. I'll have to do that when I come home. Anyway, that's it for right now. Over and out. This is Route 5, Vermont, just north of White River Junction. We're running parallel. We got Connecticut River on that side, and we've got 91 over So we're shooting right down the middle here. Right down the old middle. What a beautiful day, man. It is. It is so pleasant. Temperature is perfect for riding. A little bit of overcast here, which is okay. It breaks up the sun a bit. And wonderful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful weather still, folks. The weather is holding. See some beautiful scenery over here to our right on the side of the Connecticut River. That's all New Hampshire over there. And I got Steve in front of me. He's leading the way. We just stopped for gas over in Fairley, Vermont. Fairlee. Fairley. It was a fairly short stop. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be looking around for a place to eat here. It's noontime. It's afternoon now, but I didn't have any breakfast this morning. I thought we'd have breakfast before we left, but Steve does not eat breakfast. You know, typically I don't eat breakfast in the morning. I eat breakfast at around 10 o'clock. I try and do like a 12 to 14 hour fast every day, and I have a later breakfast. So this is a little unusual for me because I'm hungry, really hungry. You're like starving. Anyway, I guess that's it. I'll check in when I'm eating or getting to the restaurant. But for now, over and out.